Hello everyone, this is MaffumanCasting to the Starcraft Star Battle. This is a 6-on-6 ship action game starring Triz. Triz is going to come on in there with 3 Wraiths in range. Very good for farming, not good for other things. Super slow, gonna try to just hopefully can farm a bit, but then play safe and you can get back to base with money. Hypercloud went for a little bit safer of a build, 1.71 speed, backlash rockets, range. Pretty standard, but standard because it's good. We got Devil Hand. Devil Hand, the unupgraded Void Ray, hasn't spent his money whatsoever. Doesn't have any upgrades. Gonna have to definitely play safe right there. Trophet hopefully can help him out a little bit. Has 1.81 speed, no upgraded abilities, so just has the recharge shields basic build ability that he has, plus some range and farming stuff. Look at that extra money he's trying to make up right now. Panx Inji gonna push up the side, 1.71 speed. And Attack Fighters. Both Panx Inji and Trophet are going to go along the side, going against Shaoran. Shaoran, sometimes I call him Shaoran. I'm going to go with Shaoran this time. Has 1.71 speed, backlash rockets in range, the standard, but also the standard because it's good. Fury as well is going to go along that side, trying to get that money. Double lane farm pushing against Panx Inji and Arbiter. Has no upgrades whatsoever either. Has not spent his money. Gonna have to get back to base. He's super close, but does have to spend his money back at base. Kaiden has defensive matrix to help his allies out. He can already transfer shields, plus he can give somebody some defensive matrix as well. Looks like Jetsu, 1.71 speed, range, and 2 laser batteries. And also Hypercloud launching that Seeker Missile, doing that big old damage splash against Hypercloud. Furian is the Ravener right there. Devil Hand, gonna kind of go along the side, still has a bunch of money. Hypercloud gonna stay in the gas cloud, which blocks vision a little bit and does help him kind of be protected. But if once you see 5 ships coming at you, yeah, probably a good idea to escape. Iron Condor has the longboat missiles, range 8 and 1.82 speed, can definitely run away. But Hypercloud going to go against 1, 2, 3, 4 ships right now. Furian has a Seeker Missile, does not have the energy for it. If he commits to it, he could possibly get it there, but not quite enough. Kaiden gives that green gap to help Jetsu push a little bit further, we have Hypercloud protected by his allies as well as the base, and Jetsu does not commit to attack it, which is a good idea because he might have also died right there. There is no respawn in this game whatsoever, so Mick Diesel with 1.71 speed, getting that boost from the defensive matrix, that splash damage, very effective against Triz right now, making him pull away. But Jetsu, Mick Diesel into the gas, Furian into the gas right now as well as Jetsu into the gas, everybody right there. Fury, gonna be there, gonna attack, gonna have to escape, has not upgraded again. 1.51 speed is his starting off speed, but most people upgrade speed as the first upgrade if they get any. And that is just because there is no respawn whatsoever. The red side does make it on back to base. Mick Diesel, 408, Jetsu, 280, Furian has a 363, Fury has a 519 money, and Shaoran and Kaiden are going to be along the side, not in soup. They're not hurt, so they're taking that advantage that they have right now of just trying to farm up 660, 70, 675 already. And Kaiden 204 lagging in the farming because he doesn't have things like wraiths. He doesn't have the range, and he had to protect his allies almost all game. So his focus was not on farming exclusively. It's a part of it. It's on the back burner. It's not the main thing that he's uninterrupted able to do, except for when he is right now up along the side, seeing Panx Inji, staying away from Panx Inji. It looks like the Seeker Missile may or may not connect with Triz. Furian launched it. It chases for 15 seconds when it's unupgraded. Kabam. Triz decides to take that. And it chases at about 1.8-ish speed, so Triz was a little bit slower and just decided, I have the shields for it, why not? Hypercloud going in, has that Rip Wave Warheads, fantastic ability, but it does cost 40 energy plus 1 energy for every missile upgrade that you do. So he upgraded his missile once to do extra damage, so his Rip Wave Warheads cost 41 energy. With 2 it's 42, with 3 it's 43. He only has 225 as his starting off energy, so he needs to upgrade that. It costs money, it's a great ability though. We got Jetsu and Fury attacking Devil Hand while Devil Hand is attacking them. Fury wants to escape, has so many laser batteries. If there was a carrier, he'd be in great position. There isn't. It does. I mean, it's definitely one-shot farming, and it's definitely doing 28 damage. There isn't a low amount of damage. However, things like missiles generally will do a little bit better. We have Shaoran launching. That's I think he held it. That's a fantastic move. Super hard to do. It is possible to cancel the fusion torpedo, but there's no easy cancel button. It's some type of magic that you can do it. It's just a skill shot that not everybody can pull off, and the fact that he was able to stop it while it was almost going to connect. It was going to be a swing and a miss, but he knew that, and that's why they canceled it. Still has the ability to, can launch it at any point. Could actually try to do it against the attacking enemies right there. The back is called by the red team. They have a ping to the base. Fury is going to have to move on back. Jetsu protecting himself with defensive shield as the tank. Now, there's no actual tanks. This team is actually pretty much just comprised of basically just battle cruisers and frigates. Oh my! A couple Ravens as support for the red side, and an Arbiter as support for the blue side. Devil Hand, the unique shape right there for Void Ray, doing a whole bunch of damage. Very nice shot right there with the defensive matrix, protecting Fury. Double Raven protecting battle cruiser as well, and Jetsu being the hero right there, being the bait, having the defensive shield. He's out of it right now, but that gave enough time for Fury to escape with no speed upgrades, and for Fury to make it on for Jetsu to still be in somewhat of a good position because he had that defensive shield. Ravens retargeted once they realized that this battlecruiser was safe. 282 money going back to base, 483 for Jetsu. Furian 541 already. Shaoran 514. Kaiden has 132. Mick Diesel almost 400. The money situation overall is relatively even. The blue side is advancing. They have a little bit more of a money advantage right now. Let's see how far that gets. The attacking side will usually have some type of money advantage while they're in the Goldilocks zone, but then they're going to pull on back. We got that EMP, fantastic shot from Furian, stopping Triz. Oh, red beam, laser beam of death, swing and a miss. Very close though, almost a very close shave for Triz. That would have 100% taken him out. It does 6,000 damage. He had about 4,000 plus some shields, not enough, and that would have taken out one opponent right there. Pang Sinji. Flying a little behind, going to be punished a little bit by Mick Diesel, but Mick Diesel only has 4 upgrades on the long whip missiles, won't kill him off. Truffet, though, is going to have to just heal up instead of getting Chrono Boost. Looks like Devil Hand has a 225 so far, 1.75 speed, no blink, no other abilities, but he put all of his money into Prismatic Beam. It is still slow, he needs to upgrade how fast it goes, but it's 105 every 0.5 seconds. 210 per second. Yay, math. Iron Condor protecting everybody. EMP being used. No abilities. Oh, now he has a charge, so we can double how much damage he's doing. But fantastic shot against Iron Condor and Devil Hand. It stopped Devil Hand's ability to use charge and did some shield splash damage. Double shot right there. Iron Condor does not have any abilities, so it's not doing that part as well. However, it is most definitely causing some shield troubles right there. And there's PDs all over the place for stopping a bunch of missiles as well. Red side doing a great job of retreating without being in mortal danger. It's a super hard part of the game to balance out because you want to make money. You want to kill your opponents. You don't want to kill your allies. That'd be awful. You want to kill the opponents. You don't want to stay in combat forever. And it's super hard to know when to retreat strategically, because right now they're not very hurt. You're not allowing the you're not going to kill anybody, but you're also not going to die yourself. There is no respawn. PDDs blocking stuff. We've got Truffet using his Chrono Boost against Triz. Triz is going to keep on pushing up. He has 300 energy right now, and Fusion Torpedo as well. Oh, we have a burner right there. Fury going to have to upgrade speed. Going to have to upgrade shields. Going to have to upgrade range. Do something against this Devil Hand burning right there. Side Tempest shooting up. Jetsu moving back. Not enough energy to use any of his abilities right now. We have a Fusion Torpedo. Ooh, great move. That moonwalk right there by Shaoran. was almost going to take damage and almost do some splash damage against an ally as well. However, moved slightly back towards the opponents because he was going to take a lot less damage from his opponent's missiles and such versus the big old fusion torpedo. Fancy flying right there. We got Double Hand with that charge. Gonna try to help his allies when possible, but Hyper Cloud taking a bunch of damage. EMP being used. He can't use his abilities. I mean, he finally can. He has a fusion torpedo. Whoa, almost swinging a miss, but he canceled it at the last second. Fusion torpedo once more going in and deletes Hyper Cloud right there. That scan being used just to see where the rest of the blue side is. They are all right there. 169 from Double Hand, 161 from Iron Condor, Triz 427, Truffet has a 316, Panks Ingi 404, but they're down an ally right now. It's 5 versus 6. We got that Seeker Missile. Gonna go and chase Triz, and it does hit. But it's okay, he has plenty of shields. Give you some time for the red side to make some money right now. You really want to be in this little area, in the top lane, in the bottom lane, and that's where the blue side was otherwise not hurt except for the one person who's dead. So they were able to push back before they were able to get the overall amount of farm without being too ridiculous. The red side's ahead, but it could have been much worse if they were more injured and couldn't go into the attack. The red side clumping up. Now that's super dangerous. They haven't seen that Triz has a fusion torpedo. He doesn't have the energy for it, but once he gets it, he really could have done the entire team a great amount of damage. Feedback being used. Feedback being used against Fury. It does damage proportional to how much energy it drains. It can drain up to 300 energy and do 5 points of damage per that energy with the total amount of 1500. Thank you for doing math for me. And it just drains energy. Now, people like Jetsu have a bunch of things that they really want to use that energy for. Yamato Cannon, Scanner Sweep, Defensive Matrix. You can't do any of that without energy, and that was a great shot, great ability to upgrade from Truffet. It looks like the half the red side, the Ravens are going to get on back. They have 433 from Kaiden, Furian 830, Mick Diesel 980. Fury 100 and Shaoran 648, and it looks like the blue side is going to make their advance right now. Looks like Panks Ingi has that lockdown, great ability to use, super helping the energy war. Trophic can drain energy, Panks Ingi can drain energy, Iron Condor can drain energy. So actually right now the energy war is slightly in favor of the blue side. Even with less people, Furian has energy drain, and it looks like Kaiden has energy drain. It looks like Jetsu does not, Fury does not, and Mick Diesel doesn't either, at least right now. So the blue side is able to deny the abilities of the red side a little bit more easily than the red side can do to them. Blue side moving back, not taking any chances right now. It's always tempted to make more money, stay in their Goldilocks zone longer, but if you do that wrong, then you will, put yourself into a lot of danger, put your allies into a lot of danger, and it might end up not being worth it. But it looks like Truffet, the Arbiter, 1.91 speed. He's relatively speedy, but his allies are going to just, oh no, we got a Triz right there, launching that fusion torpedo against Shaoran. Shaoran going in there, just taking the damage, taking the risk. Truffet, so little health, has 688. Another round of missiles would have almost killed him. We got Jetsu launching his Yamato Cannon against Devil Hand right now. EMP being used against both Panks Ingi and Triz. Truffet makes it back with his life, and because he went for so many abilities, he has 475 energy, he has feedback and chrono boost. He has enough speed. He's lacking in other things like range and shields and all that stuff because he has to protect his allies so much. So almost a pickup by the red side. Warp Prism taking a bunch of damage. Red side unable to get the Warp Prism down into the hull. So the shields will come back relatively quickly. PDDs blocking so many shots. They block missiles. They block laser batteries. Now they can only block 200 shots per, or 100 shots per the point defense drone, so we have to launch multiple of them. But with that, look how long these Sky Furies have lasted. Blackout being used on 1, 2, 3 right there. Iron Condor has 300 potential energy, so he's waiting for his lockdown to get on back, and that will super help against the Ravens. The 100 energy drain is one part of the component for lockdown. It does drain 100 energy. However, also stopping it from using abilities for 10 seconds is vital if they're going to make an advance against these Ravens. They don't have very much health. They have lots of cool abilities, and if you could stop that cool ability to use cool abilities for 10 seconds, that's going to make a big difference. Fury, 1.71 speed. He did upgrade speed. He does have longer missiles, does have laser batteries, just not at range. And we got PDDs blocking. Look at this, 89 right now. He's going to see right there. He's going to go very quickly. Look how quickly it drops. So yeah, point defense drones are great, but if you just stay there for long enough, you will overwhelm them. You can also upgrade how many missiles you shoot, and that's one less energy for the point defense drone. PD, ooh, fusion torpedo, swing and a miss against Iron Condor. He would have survived it, but with very little health left. We got 1, 2, 3 ships moving up, trying to attack. The battlecruiser being very defensive with the scanner sweep. Now he knows that there's a void ray. Doesn't want to be right next to him, but also wants to just check in general where everybody else is. Map awareness is super helpful. We got that battlecruiser going to move on back. He's heavily damaged. Now the battlecruiser does have the ability to get what's it called? Fire suppression system. I would super recommend that. Best $50 you can spend as a battlecruiser. Or just, if I can click the buttons for him, I would. Just press the S button. Go. Do it. It's super helpful. It stops you from burning when you are heavily damaged. It makes you kind of, able to survive even if you have, 1 health, unlike anybody else. Ooh, feedback being used. And with the fire suppression system, as well as the biosteel, you can really almost be immortal as long as you're not dead. We got Fury moving back, taking a whole bunch of damage. He has such little health, and Fury is taken out by Triz. Triz, 151 damage per missile, attacking 9 times at 11 range, taking things out. That is fantastic missiling right now. I will say that he's doing a little bit less well on the laser batteries, and we got Trophy taken out by Shaoran just by missiles alone. It looks like Triz does have the laser batteries. They are good range, but he hasn't upgraded them, so they're 5+ shotting the farm ships. But the Arbiter was taken out. It's a 5 versus 4 right now. We got Furion and Mick Diesel moving in to take out these House Tempests. We got Furion moving in. He's got the Blackout. He's got the EMP. He's got the Secret Missile. He wants to do something against Pang Sinji. Pang Sinji knows that he's being targeted right now, but just wants to stay and get that little bit extra money. EMP being used. He's going to make it back to base. He is pretty safe, but look at this. Shaoran going along the side, trying to do some damage, but then realizing that 1, 2 ships right there. Oh, flying back. He's just going to skate by. That fusion torpedo was super close, and he just had just enough space in between a rock and a hard place right there. In between a rock and a laser. And he was able to survive right there. We got Warp Prism being hurt right now. And we have Jetsu in the green gap, but going to make it on back. We have Mick Diesel rapid firing. Yeah, he upgraded it. Yamato Cannon starts off with about 1,700 damage. Devil Hands taken out by Shaoran. While the most of the focus was on this Warp Prism, Shaoran took out the Void Ray along the side. PDDs blocking everything. Pang Sinji and Triz trying to do what they can. We got Shaoran launching that fusion torpedo with swing and a miss almost. Iron Condor, that was way too close. He almost ran into danger right there. We had this Warp Prism basically taken out, and Triz survives, but at what cost? We have 1, 2 ships healing out. Iron Condor staying out there. Jetsu launching that Yamato Cannon, and we have Warp Prism destroyed. We have Iron Condor taken out by Shaoran. We have the rest of the blue side cowering in base right now because they're just being healed slowly. They weren't the damage people. Now they also have to be the tanks and also the magic people. They have to be all things to all people. We have Nick Diesel taking some damage, moving on back, being protected by Kaiden. Shaoran doing some damage. Looks like just missiles. Doesn't have the splash damage missiles. No rip waves right now. But he also has to budget his energy into other things. We have Peng's Inji flying in there. We have even in base, Shaoran's missiles upgraded enough to take out Peng's Inji. He didn't have enough armor. Didn't have enough time for the mothership to heal him up. And the red side, being smart. You don't want to just stay up there just because you have more ships, just because you've been doing a whole bunch of good stuff. There's always enough time to go back to base to make that final upgrade to make yourself that much stronger. When ahead, get more ahead. Triz, when defending, don't go too far. He's not trying to go super far. He wants that money, but he's being smart and using these cloaked wraiths, which are upgraded 7 times. Going to, are they two-shotting? Yeah, they're two-shotting, all this farm stuff. But that leaves him with this much space to make sure he's not one of the people who's going to be picked off. He's going to make them work for it. He has the fusion torpedo. You can get lucky with fusion torpedoes and make a comeback right now. It looks like Jetsu is going to go in there, who he has the nuke. Nuke is a fantastic ability. It's actually really good when people are in base, because there's only so far you can run. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Kaiden jumping in, has a, they can all smell blood in the water. They have the point defense drone providing that little bit of defense. The rockets taking out some of the farm ships. But Triz isn't making it easy for them. Oh, double Yamato across the sky, doing some damage. Blackout nuke. It looks like now Triz is just going to be there protecting himself, and it is going to be a GG right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys send your replays to MaffumanCasting@gmail.com. Press like, press subscribe. We are doing Starcraft Star Battle all the time.